Welcome to Heart of the Elder Years, a space where quiet stories are heard and the feelings we often keep inside are finally given a voice. This is not just a story, it's a feeling many carry, but few ever name. It's called, Sometimes You Feel Invisible, the quiet pain of being forgotten in old age. If you've ever sat in a room and felt like no one saw you, if you've ever felt your voice disappear beneath the noise, this story is for you. Not to fix the feeling, but to honor it, to let it breathe, to let you know you are not alone in it. There are days when you sit in a room full of people and still feel alone. Voices echo around you, laughing, joking, planning, but none of them land on you. None of them pause to ask how you're doing, or whether you're even listening. You smile politely, you nod when appropriate, and you wonder when your voice stopped mattering. Once upon a time, you were the one they turned to. You held the answers, you held the home together, you held everyone else up. Now, you sit at the edge of the table, watching conversations pass you by like trains you were never invited to board. And you think to yourself, when did I disappear? No one meant to make you feel this way. It wasn't intentional. Life just moved on. Your children got busy. The world got louder. And you got quieter. There are days when the phone doesn't ring, when the mailbox is empty, when no one remembers the little things, like how you take your coffee, or that today used to mean something. You don't ask for much, not really, just to be seen, to be heard, to still matter. Because even now, even with time written in your hands and your hair, you're still here, still feeling, still remembering, still needing connection. Sometimes you speak and no one looks up. Sometimes you tell a story and someone interrupts. Sometimes your thoughts trail off because you no longer feel invited to finish them. And yet, you keep showing up. You sit at the dinner table. You listen to the noise. You catch every word, even the ones not meant for you. Because deep down, you still believe in being present, even when it feels like you've faded from view. But here's the truth no one tells you. You are not invisible. You are just no longer the center. But that doesn't make you any less valuable. You are the roots, quiet, steady, unseen, but holding up the entire tree. Sometimes it's not what they say, but what they don't say. You hear it in the way conversations skip past your thoughts, in how the room doesn't pause when you enter, in how your birthday becomes a text message, or sometimes forgotten altogether. It hurts, but you don't say it out loud. You've learned that pain, when unspoken, doesn't burden others. So you tuck it away, in quiet sighs, in long walks, in the way you slowly stir your tea, waiting for something, someone to notice. But here's something they might not realize. You still carry the stories. You still remember what it means to fall in love for the first time, to lose someone and still breathe, to raise children who now raise their own, to hold joy and sorrow in the same moment, and keep going. You carry decades of knowing, not the kind in books, but the kind that comes from living through things and surviving them. You have laughed in hospital rooms. You have whispered goodbyes into the dark. You have watched generations rise and still found beauty in the sound of rain. That is not invisibility. That is depth. And if they don't see you, if they overlook you now, it's not because you've disappeared. It's because they haven't yet learned to look beyond what's loud, beyond what's new, beyond what moves quickly. But one day, they will. One day, they'll sit alone in a quiet room, waiting for a call that doesn't come. One day they'll understand what it means to be present, but passed over. To be in the room, but not in the moment. And maybe, just maybe, they'll remember you. Your patience, your strength, your grace. You are not invisible. You are quieter now, yes. But quiet does not mean unseen. It means still. It means rooted. It means wise. There's a reason the stars don't scream, and yet they light the whole sky. So if you feel invisible, today or any day, remember, you are still here. You still matter. And the world is better because you are in it. Even if they don't say it, even if they forget, you remember. And that is enough. So if you've ever felt invisible, know this: you are not alone. You are not fading. You are not forgotten. You are still here, still breathing, still holding memories, wisdom, and quiet strength that no one else in the room may ever fully understand. And maybe, just maybe, being seen isn't about how many eyes are on you, but about knowing your presence still holds weight, even in silence. So hold your head gently. Be kind to your heart. Because even when the world forgets, you still matter. The world moves fast, but that doesn't mean you've been left behind. It just means your pace is different now. Slower, softer, but no less meaningful. Sometimes the quiet ones are carrying the greatest truths. If you are still young or still in the rush of life, pause just for a moment. Look up, look around, and really see the elders in your life. Not just as someone older, but as someone who once dreamed like you, ran like you, hurt like you, and loved, perhaps even more deeply than you understand right now. Speak to them. Ask them something that takes time to answer. Listen, not to reply, but to remember. Because one day, you'll sit where they sit. You'll feel the quiet. You'll wonder if anyone sees you anymore. And in that moment, you'll understand how much it means just to be looked at with care, to be spoken to with presence, to be remembered, not for what you do, but simply for who you are. Let's not wait until we lose someone to realize how visible they truly were. Aging is not disappearing. It's a return to the essence of what matters most. And no one should grow old feeling invisible. If this story found you in a quiet moment, if it reminded you of someone you love, or made you feel a little more seen, then don't let it end here. Subscribe to Heart of the Elder Years for more stories that speak softly, but stay with you long after the video fades. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, someone who's feeling forgotten, or just needs a gentle reminder that they